And this is a great segue into our next speaker, which is Ibu Ida. Ibu Ida, for those of you who don't know, is a green school teacher as well, same like Amber. And she's teaching kids exactly to do that, right? To plant their own food. So she's teaching a program called Seeds to Table. And she will talk a little bit about that, what she has been teaching kids, and how us, parents of kids, and maybe parents of kids at the green school, can support their continuous learning and change our own behavior at home. And while you talk a little bit, I'll plug your presentation. Thank you. So big round of applause.
Thank you. I'm just gonna give a little bit introductions. I've been here at the Green School for 12 years. In general, it'll be 12 years, and I started teaching Indonesian. I created a Bahasa Indonesia program in the middle school, very first time. And then in 2016, I got the opportunity to learn about permaculture design with the Central Queensland University, and it's life-changing to me. So learning about all of that, and it's inspiring. Before green school, actually, I thought that loving nature is just being in nature. Like, you just go to the mountain, going to the beach, so like, because I love nature. It's way more. It's way more than that. So, like, how are we connected to nature? What can we do with nature? What can we do as a part of nature? So, and food is my passion. Oh. So after learning about permaculture, all right, I go to something. Before I started only like cooking classes, and then and the kids would just like, okay, bring their own recipe, bring their own ingredients, and just cook anything, just having fun cooking. And then I'm at green school. Why is it just like, what are they actually learning? It's just cooking. And then after learning about all permaculture, like I changed the whole thing, and I created this program called Sister Table. It was like a one-term program. And then in 2020, I don't know if any of you know Ibu Jackie that used to teach Green Studies in the middle school, and she resigned, and then I took over Green Studies, and I changed the whole Green Studies program in the middle school, all related to food. As you all may know, like what Frankie discussed, like how food is very complex. Agriculture is very complex, and I feel like this is really important for our kids. Hopefully, it doesn't take the whole generation. If we bring it into our students, if we bring this to schools, hopefully it will take less time to regenerate our soil. But oh wait, wait. Sorry, I'm a bit. We call it gaptek in Indonesian. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So here is a little bit of insight what Sister Table at Green School Bali. So this is at the moment is only at middle school. So grade 6. So before it was only one-term program, and then now I changed. I designed it into grade 6, 7, and 8. So all grades in middle school, they're going to be learning different things, but they're all connected. So it comes from grade 6, they're learning about edible garden, connecting to the soil, the importance of soil, how it is connected to our gut, and like regenerative farming, using permaculture principles. So with the biological pest controls, they also learn about medicinal plants and also sprouts and microgreens and how nutritious they are, and then what's the functions, or what are the roles of these nutrients in our body to our health. And then grade 7 is going to more the animals in the ecosystem, living with bees. I don't know if any of you know that we have beehives here at school, and at the moment, grade 7 are going to create our very first pollinator garden where the bees are. So if you would like to share your expertise around landscaping, please let me know. I would really could use the help. And then chicken and deep litter composting, like how like whatever plants or food scraps can go back to the earth. Last time we also went to Booyah, what do you call it? Compost, urban compost. We took the kids there to also learn from them. And the tree to forest, well, basically it's part of the composting and fermentation. And we do a fermentation fair also at the end of the year for grade 7. So not just animals, but also how microbes is being like having a big roles in our food system and our health. And graded is actually the most fun part. So they started this term, they're working, term 1, they're working on food philosophy, understanding about what food is, what is food? How are you yourself connected to food? And then what's the history of food? So so many things, you know, like history is really important, how we see the whole thing, the whole journey of food from hunter and gatherer until now. And that this connect us to like what is our food system right now like, our contemporary food system. And then also in the food philosophy, they're learning about mindful eating, what is healthy and sustainable um, diet or eating habit. And then in term 2 and 3, they're working on food enterprise. I don't know if you know that we have the Green Warung Project. So I started this 2 years ago, and the kids are actually doing the real work. They work on, actually, I should just show pictures. Sorry.
This way.
Oh. Yeah, maybe you can help me. So yeah, this is all what they did in grade 6. They started with permaculture ethics and then growing their own sprouts, microgreens, learning about medicinal plants. They grow their own garden. And then grade 7, the animals. They actually those eggs came from our chicken coop. We need to work on more, like we need to get more chickens. In turn 2, they're going to be working on that. And a fermentation fair they created, and then the bees, they actually look at the bees. They were holding the bees, and they're fine. And it's just like connecting more with the bees, like how to learn about bees, not for the honey, but more as a pollinators, more about like how by living with bees is actually very healthy for you. I have bees. I used to have bees in my living room, and I never got stung once. And then graded. Now I can talk a bit more. So food philosophy that they're working in term 1 before it's actually the foundation for them to have an enterprise project. So the first project, actually, they created their own product using the food and beverage policy at Green School, as well as the food philosophy that they created. So, for example, this one, the chocolate bar that's created by a student graded. I don't know, maybe some of you, if you were here last year, you might recognize this. It's one of the project, and he's been selling it until now. With the packaging, they worked on the what do you call it? The marketing as well, sourcing the ingredients, and this created a business for them. How they create a business but still be aligned with like not harming nature, but still living in harmony with nature. And then there are more, and then they also work on the Green Warung, which I'm going to talk now. So Green Warung Project is 100% managed by students. They actually work. So here I put a what do you call it? Advertisement or job opening for them, so they actually apply for the job, and then they're writing a resume, they're working, they're cooking. This is also they have to go to a job interview, and then they cook, they sell, and everyone actually work and get paid. So this is a real work experience, real enterprise experience for the kids. But again, they cannot just sell anything. How they go back to what they learn in term 1 or in grade 6 and grade 7. how we need to be responsible or citizen. So, and it's been such a great, amazing program, I believe. And some of so they get paid with their own profit. So all the profit, some of the profit will pay for the salary, and then 10% of it will go to help local farmers, and also to buy more, because sometimes along the way we create some equipment and stuff. We can replace that, and then also the big part of it is we're supporting local farmers to donate to local farmers, so later on they can be our suppliers. So that's closing the loop. So, and then also, again, that's just all about food. And I do also train Master Chef, Jalan. And last year during integrated studies unit, created this program called Farm to Table Fine Dining. So kids join and they experience fine dining. We collaborated with Local 4, we collaborated with Potato Head mostly, and we're going to, hopefully we will find more connections later. And next, these are the pictures of what they learned, what they did. These are created all by students. So they have fun. Connecting with food is really important. Why? We go to the next slide. So why food matters? So human is the only creature on Earth with the eating habits that give massive impacts on Earth to the point that changing our planet. So I think we talked, Tangi already talked a lot about this. The using of pesticides, the chemical fertilizers that depleted our soil, and monoculture, our livestock farming. I don't know if any of you've been seen. I'm pretty sure you've seen chickens in a truck like that. We don't want to eat that. But this is something that I share with the students. Like those chickens full of antibiotics, full of hormones. You don't want to eat that. They give you anxiety, because when you eat stressed out plants or animals, that hormones will get into you. And then the way we grow our food as well, we cut down trees, we cut down the forest, and a lot of imported products as well. This is really big. I know we all sometimes want to be healthy and we want to be vegetarian or vegan, but if it is all imported, what is the point? We are killing our planet. And then I don't know if any of you ever, I'm pretty sure you do, you check the ingredients. So one of the class, I get them to look at the ingredients of their favorite food. Where is it produced? What's actually in it? Do you know what it is? If you don't, would you eat it? Why would you eat it if you don't know what it is? Do you keep these ingredients in your kitchen? So this is a really good discussion. I know some students will say like, Ibu Ida, you're not gonna change the way we're still gonna eat this stuff, like, yeah, oh well, it's your choice. What I do here, I just want to share with you. I just want to make you aware, but your choice to keep eating that, or to stop, or to minimize eating that, is your choice to make a change. I cannot do anything. What I do is I want to inspire you what our food is like. What is food? So it's your choice. And then, of course, with the waste, and then others going to the supermarket. And with waste, it's going to the oceans, the land, and some people burned it. This is why food matters. This is why it's really important to educate ourselves and to educate our students, our kids, our children about food. Maybe 100 years ago, or maybe 50 years ago, we don't really need this type of education. But now I really believe that this is important. So Next slide. So now I'm going really fast. So what about you? I think we believe in permaculture. We start with small and slow solution. Small, we can start from ourselves. Let's start with your family climate. And you are, believe it or not, you have a superpower to fight climate change at home related to your food. But what do you think? What could your power be? I think Turkey already, I don't know if I pronounce your name right. Okay. He already said one thing. What can we do? What could be your power to fight climate change related to the food you eat? Or anyone want to say something? Eat less.
That's a bit.
No meat, less meat, possibly grow your own food. Yes, eat less. It depends, don't think about it. Fasting is good. I love fasting, but you got to listen to your body. Eating meat, I don't say eating meat is bad. I don't say eating meat is great. But again, my philosophy of food is know where it comes from. Know how it's raised. Know who grows your food, who raised your food, and what is it actually that you're eating. So it doesn't matter, because I believe that everyone has different need of their nutrients. Vegan might be good for one person, might not be good for other person. Like the most important thing is listen to your body, like how your body feel after you eat all this. So one by one. So the power that you have is start cook your own food. Get your kids cook with them. It's such an amazing experience. This is the way for you to connect with your food as well, connect with your family, connect with your tribe. And then the power to minimize your food waste. Bring your own shopping bags. I bring my own containers everywhere I go shopping, and like that. But you see, I got my own teacup, coffee cup. You don't need to use the paper cup, because yes, even Power told me from Eco Valley, it's already it can be recycled now, but it's not as easy. So paper cup, if we can, let's get rid of it. Yeah, let's not use it in the first place. So, and then food waste as well. Let's minimize our food waste, either it's organic or non-organic. And you also have the power to connect with your food, where it comes from, like I shared earlier, how it's grown and how it's raised. So one story I want to share, in the Green Warung, they kept saying, why can't we sell chicken? I give them the challenge. If you want to sell chicken, I want you to find a farmer, not a shop. I know like local farm would sell meat that is organic, blah, blah, but I want you to know who actually raised this chicken. Yeah. So if you can connect me with this person, then I would say yes. If I know what it's like, how it's raised, and it's healthy and organic, and they eat proper food, yes. Even fish. Last time the fine dining, one of the kids was like, why can't we can we have fish? Like, if you find someone that actually, well, I think it'd be extreme if I ask them to fish themselves, right? To go fishing themselves. So if you find someone that actually is a fisherman that actually go to the ocean, it's actually come from the ocean fresh, then yes, they're finished. So some of them they did. Some of them chicken in the middle school was not sold in the Green Warung market. So if we stayed vegetarian because they didn't take the challenge. So they went to Fufu farm and asked like, where did they get the chickens? And I told them like, no, we need to see, we need to grow that first. We need to really connect with these farmers, and then I would say yes. So especially meat, I would be really a bit more strict on it, because we got to be careful with that. And also dairy. And the next. Right? Oh, the power to grow your own food. Yes, like what he said, even just a small thing. So this is what if you have grade 6, a child in grade 6, they're learning about it now, and like in the middle schools, they learn how to grow, even if it's just a small pot plant. It what you go, it matters. And the power to buy organic produce and support local farmers. At least support local farmers. If it is possible for you to buy organic, and I know you can afford it. Even when you buy organic, I know like you go to farmers market, then you connect with the farmers. Just know, is it where it actually come from? I have an experience that I went to the farmers market, and then where is this? It doesn't look local. It's just organic. So talk to them. I know they're not the farmers, but ask them, hey, is it possible for me to go to your farm? I've been finding it very difficult. I haven't succeeded yet to talk to those vendors to visit their farms. I've got one vendor that really need to visit that I haven't been yet. But yes, it is tricky, but at least make this connection. And then the power to minimize consuming imported product ingredients. I know we want to be healthy. Let's eat like flax seeds or chickpeas or almonds. They don't grow here in Indonesia. So educate yourself. What locally grown here? What are imported? So it will take time. I know it's a very complex. Even me, I'm gonna keep learning and learning, but we have the superpower to fight climate change through the food that we eat. So this is a little quote from me. Every little thing you do has impacts, and we have the power to try make them positive. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Rita. I just want to go back to this slide. If you haven't taken a picture yet, please do that. Yeah. This should be a very interesting course of action.
That is not as fancy as his, but
But the message is powerful, nevertheless.
school teacher, you know.
Right. So yeah, this is something you can do at home. This is your climate superpower, right? And it starts with the first step. I think Gandhi said, 1,000-mile journey starts with the first step, and it's a practice that everyone should absolutely practice, right?
Can I add one more thing?
Yes,
though?
please.
Even though I've been teaching all of this, I know it's hard to change. Making a change is not an easy thing to do, but from my point of view, from my end, I've done this. We've done this here at school. Not I. We've done this here at school, and we really need the support from parents because it's nothing without the support from parents. I know, sadly, I don't know. I just want to be honest. I've still seen kids, like coming in with a single-use plastic, like food and package in single-use plastic package, or I know sometimes in a box, their lunch box, but with Pringles in it, or so I don't know, it's not an overnight thing that we can do, but I really hope this could be, get you into thinking more. I believe that it's not you, none of you, none of your kids, but maybe if we can share more here at Green School, especially after after school or everything, kids are going. I know this is not easy to stop them, but all the shops outside Green School, it's not easy to control. Instant noodles, Coca-Cola, name it. So they still go there. But I know it's not easy. They're kids. It's not easy. But just to give an inspiration, I got a student that told me a couple of days ago when he started eating healthy food, and it's like, I can't go back. So every day he would come, like, the Green Warung opened last year. It's like every day he would order a salad. We have a rainbow salad, and just loved it. And then he said, I can't go back. Unhealthy food just doesn't taste good to me. So it's possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So now, if you're Green School parents, you know a little bit of what your grade 6, 7, and 8 are learning, and you can exponentially grow that learning at home as well, right? By practicing that.